Now it's time to have some fun with the DU agency.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ace, and welcome back to another playthrough with yours truly. Well. If you have wondered where I've been, I decided to take myself a little break now that we're in the summer holiday area. And yeah, that's basically it. So fear not, I am back after a small and good summer vacation. It was definitely well deserved. I kind of needed a restoration kind of vacation where I just basically pushed everything aside and just concentrated about myself and relaxing and all that stuff. I hope you've had a wonderful summer holiday yourself. Enjoying the hot days. I definitely had. There were some days where it almost melted away. But I am back. We're once again delving into the fantastic Harborland. I got a bunch of new titles to delve into, which have been released here during the last couple of last couple of weeks, and roughly a month. Both new series and continuation of old series, which I have been played. And as you can see, the first one I'm digging in myself into is another Detectives United. Just got released here in the last couple of days of July. And this is the 8th in the series, called Vengeance from the Past. I don't know, some kind of madman wanted to exact some kind of, I don't know, revenge? Or just basically wants to destroy the DU agency, and he possesses people with tentacles. I don't know if that's a person we've seen before, or if it's from one of the main series. As you probably know, or if you haven't checked out my previous playthroughs, there is links to each and every one of them down in the description below. We've covered a lot of things from these during these 3 games. During the 3 primary game series, which these are combined into, which is Mystery Trackers, Haunted Hotel, and Grim Tales. I don't know if Haunted Hotel is still a thing, but James Blackthorn from the Haunted Hotel series kind of went on a mission to kind of wants to not do this anymore, so he kind of quit after the 6th game. So, but he did make a small cameo appearance in the spin-off series called A Haunting Novel. If you haven't checked out those already, there is links to my playlist section down below as well, where you'll find the 2 first games in the series, which covers his cousin David Blackthorn and his paranormal investigations. Anyway, I hope you're ready. I definitely am. This came as a bit of a surprise because I think it's over a year since we had one last, number 7, which basically was just a fun little course to test the agents. And yeah, let's see what this is all about. I got the collector's edition for you. That means we got a bonus chapter in the end and some collectibles to collect in game. Let's just jump into the game, shall we? If you don't know, the Detectives United games they are Big Fix titles which are developed by Elephant Games. Let's check out the More Games tab. And it looks like we've got all the Detectives United. Looks like that's the wrong way. We've got the first one, Origins, Darkest Shrine, Timeless Voids. If you ask me, these 3 games, which kind of mix up into a trilogy, are some of the best, if you ask me. And we've got Phantoms of the Past, which dealt into Brown's family heritage of the Blue Roses. Then we got Deadly Depth and Beyond Time. This was the one that saw the exit of James Blackthorn, and then we got the Mission Impossible, which was basically just a testing ground for the agents. kind of little fun little thing. Anyway, let's just jump into the game, shall we? I hope you're ready. I certainly am.
Agents, I've got a new case for you. It's connected with outbreaks of mystical activity in different areas of the city. Dorian, you should be especially prepared for this. The largest surge of dark magic was detected outside the city, near the old Brown Mansion.
We'll head out right away. I haven't been to the area in years. I never went inside the mansion as a child.
I sent Ewan a message with the mansion's coordinates. He should join us a little later.
Alright, so it looks like we're delving into the past of Dorian Brown once again. I must say that is a family of many secrets. Well, if you don't know who Dorian is, he's from the Mystery Trackers games. Mystery Trackers and Grim Tales, and of course also Haunted Hotel, but not as much as the other two, are some of the most long-running games of the Elephant Studios or Elephant Games branch. Especially Grim Tales, I think that's the most long-running series from them to date, and it's still going. Mystery Trackers are kind of resurfacing again after 3 years of a break, and apparently going back with the old characters. I did check out the last installment, which was number 21, I think. There's a link to my playlist down there as well, or for the playlist section where you can check out the continuation. And Dorian is a member of the Mystery Trackers. I don't know if you're actually playing in some of the older games as him, but we did learn a bunch of stuff that he joined the Mystery Trackers after the Raincliff accident, where he and his family are from. And as you can see, he got permanent invisibility. That is why he's wearing a face mask and a hat. So we were playing as different detectives in this game. You're now playing as Dorian Brown. This is the character change window. It indicates the detective you must play as right now. Alright. Mystical anomalies led me and Anna to one of the family mansions. I never thought I'd end up here again. And Anna Gray is from the Grim Tales universe. She's forever young. She's carrying around her father's skull, Richard, which is dead, of course. But he was some kind of mystic and performed some kind. At least we learned in some Grim Tales game that he did some kind of ritual, and somehow it affected Anna, and she's not aging at all. Would you like some interactive help? Yes, please. But I also think that the Grim Tales universe or family is a family of many troubles. Select characters to start a dialogue. Note that the icon changes to a speech bubble.
I'm not sure what might be waiting for us here. I was just a kid when I last saw the place and wasn't allowed inside.
I messaged Ewan to meet us. You seem a little uneasy. But hopefully, we can complete our investigation quickly. Here's your briefcase.
Well, thank you very much, Anna. And of course, the newest member of the branch, Ewan, which joined in the same game where James was quitting, has some kind of almost the same abilities as Anna. She can stop time and go back in time. But apparently Ewan can do a little more than that. So Ewan got almost the same abilities as Anna, but he can do some more with that. Yeah, I earned an achievement, that's fine. Examine different areas of interest. The icon changes to magnifier when hovering over those areas. Tap on the area to zoom in. And that's right, we need to get into the mansion and investigate the anomalies as soon as possible. Alright. Let's check the area. The icon changes to a hand when there is an item available to pick up. Take the hairpin to add it to inventory. Alright? You plant a plus symbol. Plus item. The plus symbol is lit when you can interact with these items. Select the locked case to open it. Alright? Plus items require further interactions before you can use them. Roger that. It looks like I've got a note here as well. Oh, no. The item from the inventory. Use your item from the inventory to impact the game world. Try using the hairpin on the locked case. Dorian, our technical department has implemented your developments. We left you a prototype of an electronic hacker for testing. Use it wisely. Shade. So Agent Shade is also from the mystery trackers. Don't know how far she stretched back, but or if she's just a character doing these Detectives United game. I'm glad the agencies find my developments useful. Let's test the prototype as soon as possible. Actually, I'm actually a little liar there, because we did learn about Shade in the one game that I played. All right, look at this. So this is the special equipment that you talked about. Code Ghost. And we also got a laser cutter. I'm not done up here. This print reminds me of the time everyone in Rainville was afraid of the Invisibles. I wasn't a great person back then. Rainville. It's stuck tight. Maybe I should cut it. Rainville. Was that the one from the 4th game with the where he was chasing his brother Mortimer about the blue roses? Was that Rainville? I can't remember now. Alright, it's stuck tight. Maybe I should cut it. Can I use this? I can. Oh, look at this. I've got a Dorian's image. And a brown coat of arms. Dorian Brown. Isn't that convenient? I'm glad I'm here with Anna and not alone. Together we can figure it all out. Let's see. We got a demolished brown statue down here. I think I know what's missing here. I need to look around. Is that the one? Sure is. Ah, a small compartment. Which got a broken pliers. And a screwdriver. Find hidden puzzle pieces in the game. They'll unlock puzzles in the secret room. Alright. I venture there's one in each zone. Apparently I'm done in here. Oh, look at that. The spring is too old and the nippers are dull. Alright, let's check the front door. A small brown burst. And then we need 3 in total. I think a new invention could help me pick the lock. I also need to remove these screws. So we did learn in one of the games that Brown has 2 siblings. We fought Mortimer in the 4th game, but he also has a sister, which we haven't met. So I wonder if these 3 depicts each of the childs, or each of the children. And he hails from a town called Raincliffs, which we were investigating during the first 3 games, and we learned a bunch of stuff. I would assume they are from an original Mystery Trackers game, because there were also there was also something about a headless fiend, which was terrorizing the town and kind of destroyed the town because the town is abandoned. But Theodore Alfardi, I think his name was, which we fought in the first game, tried to resurrect the town, as it were, back then, because he was from there and that town. But he blamed the Brown family of, I don't know, for some odd reason. But we did learn that the Browns wasn't part of the Phantom Army, which the Headless Fiend was terrorizing the town with. Alright, let's screw these out. I think a new invention could help me pick this lock. I also need to remove the screws. Can I use this? Alright. Puzzle instructions are written below. Skip minigames by selecting skip once it charges. You may also reset the minigame. Roger that. Alright, we got the first puzzle. Move the key along the lines to the lock. Select the purple token of the key as and an empty adjacent slot to move it to. Move an item across green lock pins to rotate them. Alright. Let's see if we can do this. Alright. So we do need to pick each and one of them every time. It looks like we got a free slot out here. There we go.
Don't you find silence like this a bit suspicious?
Dorian, it's a trap!
Alright, so we're playing as Ewan Florence now. His abilities are, or his specialties are ability to stop time. So apparently it was set up as a trap when they entered that mansion. And apparently Anna got time to send Ewan the coordinates over a text. Well, anyway, she's full of surprises. Ah, maybe that was beforehand. Ewan, we're waiting for you on a new mission at a brown mansion. Alright. So apparently that was before. He just was too lazy to see it before now. I need to get ready quickly and join Anna and Dorian on the new mission. Alright, we need to find out more about the mission. So it looks like we're in his cozy little apartment. So this is some pictures. There's one of Dorian and one of Anna and Ewan. Ewan kind of looks up to Anna, maybe because they share the same abilities. And these are the... I think it was his grandparents, which were keepers. We learned that from the 6th game. And we unlocked his full potential with his abilities in that game. And here, look who's here. James Blackthorn. Each of his cases were filled with mysticism and horror. I always admire him. Yeah, we all miss him. He kind of doesn't feel complete without him, if you know my drift. I don't know. I'm totally fine with introducing new characters, but I've always had a hard time by killing some off, which have been part of the series for a long, long time. Whoop. That was a wolf head. I don't think I was supposed to collect that. That was one of the collectibles. 12 in total. Look at this. Lazy little cat. This isn't my cat, but I feed it sometimes and give it a place to stay. We call it Donut. Well, hello there, Donut. Alright, I guess we need to check this computer. Vengeance from the past. Look at that. So I got a connection panel. Access blocked. I need my card and portable memory access to connect to the agency's database. I never keep them in plain sight. Alright. The workspace won't open without the main symbol. It looks like the Detectives United symbol. What's up here? It looks like he might follow in James's shoes. Not only was he a paranormal expert, but he also was a phenomenal expert in rituals. And it kind of looks like his work. The totem's incomplete. A gear's missing. Got busy working and scattered everything here. Where did the bookend go? I can't leave the house yet. No. Anna and Dorian gave me a 3D model of prior excavations. It also has a secret compartment inside. Of prior excavations? Excavations of what? I'm curious. Looks like a code. Anna and Dory gave it for me for my birthday. It was a bit of a challenge to assemble, but the three of us did it quickly. The holograph display will work as soon as I put someone's coordinates inside of it. Oh, look at that. I just busted the mainframe here. The panel burned out. I need to fix it. I need a panel, levers, and a circuit board. Am I forgetting anything? Well, let's take this. The DU symbol. We got the switch. So we need one more button. Or we got the button and we need one more switch.